Most people don't even know where their car's OBD port is, let alone what it can actually do for them. It's usually just that dusty little slot under the steering wheel that mechanics use to pull error codes. But this little device changes that dynamic entirely. It's essentially a plug-and-play bridge between your car's internal computer and your smartphone. You just slide it into that port, and that's it. No wiring, no professional installation, no headache. It's surprisingly small, too, about the size of a matchbox, so once it's tucked away under the dash, you'll probably forget it's even there until you get a notification. Now, here's the thing about these trackers. A lot of them feel like they're built for massive logistics companies, but this one feels much more approachable for a regular person. Whether you're trying to keep tabs on a new driver in the house, or just want to make sure a fleet of work vans is actually where they're supposed to be, the interface is pretty straightforward. You're looking at a web portal or an app that shows you exactly where the vehicle is, and the updates are snappy. We're talking about real-time tracking that refreshes every minute, which is plenty for most situations. What stands out, though, is the sheer amount of data it pulls. It's not just a dot on a map. It tracks harsh braking, rapid acceleration, and even how long the engine sits idling. If you're a parent, that's gold. You can see if a teen is driving a bit too aggressively, or if they're hanging out in a parking lot longer than they should be. It even pulls engine diagnostic codes. So, if that dreaded check engine light pops up, you don't have to guess what's wrong or pay a shop just to tell you it's a loose gas cap. You'll see the code right there on your phone. Of course, nothing is perfect. You do have to commit to a monthly subscription, which is the trade-off for having that constant cellular connection. It's not a one-time purchase and you're done, but at least there aren't any long-term contracts locking you in. You can cancel whenever you want, which feels fair. One minor gripe is that because it relies on the OBD port, if someone is really trying to be sneaky, they could technically unplug it. It does have some tampering alerts, but it's something to keep in mind if you're dealing with someone who's particularly tech-savvy or determined to hide their tracks. The geofencing is another highlight. You can draw a digital circle around your home or office, and the moment the car crosses that line, your phone pings. It's one of those features that sounds simple, but ends up being incredibly useful for peace of mind. Honestly, for the price and the lack of installation hassle, it's a solid piece of hardware. It's not trying to be a high-end security system for a luxury vehicle, but for everyday monitoring, it hits that sweet spot between being powerful enough to be useful and simple enough that anyone can set it up in 10 seconds. If you're looking for a way to keep an eye on a vehicle without turning your car into a science project, this is probably the path of least resistance.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.